All right, we are back. Let me adjust the microphone.
I'm back with buttered toast.
Buttered toast.
I love buttered toast.
All right.
I got the good ass butter made in like 2 towns over.
What are y'all talking about? Genius found a shiny side threat might allow it. Oh, fair enough, yeah. Look ready to throw hands. I just gotta be ready to throw hands. Scythe would be like, I'm gonna shake it, bitch! Oh, probably better if I tabbed it back to the soldered on equipment. Alright, here we go. Let's go fight.
Are you gonna save first?
Already did. So this gym is different than in the original. And by that, I mean, you didn't have this animation.
Whee!
So you can use the glass to just skip the trainers if you want, but like with all gyms in these games, once you finish the gym, you cannot fight them, so that's kind of just a waste of XP.
Yeah. Especially for 2 people.
Yeah. Teach me aerially, swords, insect, scissors, night slash. I
can't see the laptop, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry. How's that? Can you see it?
That's alright, yeah. The letters are small, but I think I can...
Yeah, just because of the screen, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I can adjust it some other time. I cannot promise you'll have that exact moveset, but as soon as I can, I will try, because isn't Night Slash an egg move? Am I mistaken? The only things that you would help for is aerial, so this is level up moves. Okay. Fair enough. Why Night Slash, though? Legit question. Because I was going to go Quick Attack, because Technician, because yes, I am going to fucking hold out for one with Technician. And, oh, shit. Slight difficulty, hang on.
Sorry, you went down the wrong pipe.
Oh look, it's not Wooloo. Hey, Splish. Night Slash is good for coverage on Psychic types, but Psychic is weak to Bug. Psychic is weak to Bug, because you could also learn Bug Bite.
Aren't humans also weak to Bug?
Fair enough. And no, actually no. X-Scissor is worse than Bug Bite, because you'll have Technician, so Bug Bite will be 90 base power. I was thinking Ghost types. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I got
Shannon, don't die. I just got here. Sorry. Hi. I had some tea and it just went down the wrong pipe.
I thought you were choking on toast.
No.
Nobody, Jameson during the streams when he doesn't have the proper system for a game. Use technology! I mean, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Listen, okay, and memes aside, I do own this game. And every game we've used soldered on equipment for, we've owned.
And most of the time had several copies of it.
I think, right?
Yes, every single game we've owned.
Except for Final Fantasy VI. But I own that now.
You own it now.
So, if any of you are listening to this and you're like weird legal Puritans, fucking bite me. Sparrow PGA mess with Ash Peach is messing with Clear, Determined, and Angry Marine.
Well, technically it is legal if you have your copy of the game.
Yeah, X's will work until you can give me stuff to tutor me Bug Bite. Fair enough, yeah. You now have to think about your sad life. So we picked the best starter, right? We picked the one that got the most votes. Alright, let's save. Yes, we'll pick Cyndaquil Splishing the best starter. Cyndaquil, overrated. Isn't X-Scissor stronger than Bug Bite? X-Scissor are stronger than Bug Bite, but Scyther can have a ability called Technician. What Technician does is if a move has 60 base power or less, it gains a 50% damage increase. So the 60 base power Bug Bite becomes 90 base power, as opposed to X-Scissor's 80. On a Pokemon without Technician, yeah, X-Scissor's better. Unless you're really paranoid about berries, I guess. What's this missile? Why do the people you love always leave? I love that video.
Me too.
Nothing, right? Chikorita's better, she's got a leaf and it spins, she's really cute in the anime. I can't argue with that. Chikorita's adorable in the anime. Faulkner! Hey, they stopped using rock gym leaders first.
Yeah.
And then they went right back to it in Gens 3 and 4.
Fuck.
Now, almost called him Rorik. Faulkner is a little different in Gold and Silver Crystal. His TM in Gold Silver Crystal is Mud Slap. A ground move. which, like, it's a bad move, but at this point in the game, it's actually kind of annoying because that's really good coverage for rock and electric types, which is what, you know, these guys are weak to. So, like, it's actually really fucking annoying that it has Mud Slap because that also lowers your accuracy every time it hits you. They gave him Roost in this one so he can heal, so that's also really annoying, but it's arguable, which is, it's kind of a pick your poison kind of situation with Faulkner. I was thinking Technician triggered alike for Terror, just a salad bowl, like if it's a no bowl. I understand the reasoning. See, here's the thing. It's not that I dislike the Chikorita line as Pokemon, it's just, for this game, they're, like, not useful. You know what, I'm just gonna go with Thundershock.
No, Chikorita is fucking adorable.
It's adorable, it's just, it's not great.
It's not great to play with.
It's not like Incineroar, where I literally hate it. I hate the fact that it exists. Incineroar is a terrible Pokemon that I wish did not exist. Meganium is fine. It's just a not great Pokemon. If you guys voted for it, I would. If it won, I would have used it without bitching. But like when we do Sun and Moon, legit not gonna put Litten on the fucking wall.
This game brings back memories specifically of my first ever shiny.
What was your first ever shiny? You probably told us, but I'm.
Gotcha, stand by for battle.
Right, everyone trying to strike. Which is the letter P, unknown. Decent. Funny Rowlet Spin. We're voting Litten or bust, and you guys aren't fucking even gonna get the option. Literally not even gonna put it on the poll.
Hello.
When we do Sun and Moon.
Oh.
You can use Rock Smash whenever you want. We have the TM for Roost, which is alright. No, we're voting Rowlet. I was gonna say, you better be voting for like a good starter. Burb is best boy. There's one rival coming on the top 3, that's Paul. Paul's pretty good. Bias, 0 out of 10. Don't give a shit. It's already biased because I vote on the polls. It's our stream! It's already biased because me and Shannon vote on the Pokemon polls anyway.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. He's spherical!
He's spherical! Oh, Professor Elm, what do you want? Hello, Pixel, I discovered something. The details are, well, I don't really want to say anything, but when you carry that egg, my assistant at the Pokemon Mart in Violet City, you should greet him and pick up that egg. You cannot leave until you get the egg.
That sucks.
Take a wild guess what it is. It's what they always put in fucking Pokemon eggs in these games.
It's a fossil.
No, what? It's just, okay, if this had you to an Aerodactyl, I'd be fucking stoked. I voted for Poplio, screw Owl, Leafbird, fair enough. Togekiss is badass, Togepiss, I voted, but now he's gone forever. His name was Perry, I got him because somehow Little Me believed that getting all the unknown would summon Arceus, and while trying to get them all, I found one. I guess you should be banned from going to give your fans full control. Fuck you, no, I wanted to use Cyndaquil. Do you wanna?
Oh my, that egg! It must be! I see, so it was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, and then from Professor Elm to you! Now I get it. The egg is truly an important egg. Please do take good care of it for me. Is that understood?
Yeah, sure.
Whee! I'm counting on you. Goodbye!
Alright, so now we got 2 fucking eggs.
I'm gonna give you an egg.
Who else is funny Papa? Guys, you guys are thinking many gens ahead already. You should give the fans full journey stars. Let the Council of Twitch decide your fate.
There's honestly so many of you to the point where our votes don't necessarily even matter.
Yeah, I don't
like. There's 2 votes versus how many?
There's 15. There's 15. There was 15 total votes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's the thing. You see, that's the thing. The only reason I would even do that, aside from the fact that me hating Incineroar is kind of a meme, is also like Poplio and Rowlet are really good, and I just hate that they exist alongside Incineroar. Like, I love Decidueye, I love Primarina. Like, I'd rather use either of them. But
Incineroar was the one I first used, regretted it.
Yeah, because you... because you probably thought it was going to evolve into something fucking cool. I'm voting Tepig in Gen 5. Respectable. So, let's take a little look.
No.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Yo! Haven't you had trouble with the boulder blocking away? Of course you have. For people like you, there's an HM that'll come to your rescue. Obtained HM06.
It's called a hammer.
Voting for Snivy, Fennekin, and Poplio. I always play each game blind. I was less than impressed. Yeah, you can make him faint Rock Smash.
I remember when I played the game that had Snivy in it, I named him Sebastian.
Sebastian, that's a good one.
And I also had played Fennekin, actually, because I...
That was X and Y, yeah. So, alright, not going that way. Fuck whatever that is.
He's a boogie tree.
Would vote Snivy, but Graham's not here, so I'm voting Tap Egg. Fair enough. You should just convince Graham to come by. I miss Graham.
Same.
So we got our first HM, that being good old Rock Smash. Still a bad move, but we have HM slaves. Hey, Rocky.
Fuck Snivy, useless. I got it. It's contrary.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah, contrary is really fucking good. This guy goes Samurott.
But
Samurot's also
Snivy.
good. Honestly, like, the Gen 5 starters, I'm okay with any of them.
Snivy's the best.
I used to think that Gen 5, despite being one of my favorite gens, kind of had, like, weak starters, but then I saw Sword and Shield, and I'm like, never mind, the Gen 5 starters are fucking perfect compared to them.
I know nothing about Black and White other than Zekrom. He is the best because he's a sentient nuclear power plant with wings. I love Snivy.
Oh, I can't wait to do Gen 5.
Tepig, though. I normally love pigs, but, like, what it turns into, what? I don't know if I could convince him, but I could try.
Fair enough. So that's unknown ready. Escape. Interesting. So if we were to use an escape rope that we obtained for free from the Sprout Tower, a secret room opens.
Embor's cool. It's okay.
So we open up a secret room. For one escape rope, we get an Oranberry, restores 10 health.
Why is the Mareep up front?
Because I was using it in the fight. Heal Powder, heals any status condition but lowers friendship. Energy Powder restores 50 HP and lowers friendship. And Pecha Berry
looks like a reject Zelda, like, Ganon's, like, Death Mountain kind of thing.
Embor would bother me infinitely less if he was not a fighting type.
I don't care about types, just his design is eh.
I think they're going for a Journey to the West kind of thing.
I get that, but it's like, I just don't really like...
Yo, Heal Powder? Drugs?
Drugs.
Mega Man with this, but thinking back to each gen, Pokemon starters, at least one starter evolves into something thick. Venusaur, Meganium. I mean, yeah, there's big, bulky boys, but like, there's a difference.
There's, I don't like humanoid ones.
I was gonna say there's a difference. There's a difference between Venusaur and Meganium and something like Incineroar or Cinderace. You know what I mean? I know I make the joke like they look like shitty mascot costumes all the time, but that's what they look like. This guy gives you...
Those I don't count.
This guy gives you a Miracle Seed and increases the power of grass moves.
Oh my gosh, Bab, I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
Because my hair, I need to cut it. It's getting too long.
I thought something like happened. Fucking hey.
No, I just look like I poofed.
You're fine.
On top.
I can just cut it for you if you want.
Well, it's like I want the shaved sides and edges and then the fluffy floof on top.
So we use Rock Smash. Got an invisible Hyper Potion, which restores 200 hit points.
Boop.
Ow. Creamery is pretty thick, and we're moving on.
Apparently people like my long hair, so I'm keeping mine. That's awesome.
That's basically what happened to me, Missile.
Yeah, Jameson's hair is down to the middle, like the
You'll look like
bottom.
You'll look like the Messiah in enough time.
Yeah, like Jameson's hair is literally like ringlet curls. This fucking bitch has ringlet, fucking beautiful, thick brown hair, like barely any split ends. He's got like the brown, fluffy, curly beard with a tiny bit of ginger highlights.
I'm Italian, so I secrete beard oil.
That's disgusting and untrue. And like his long, curly hair comes down to like the bottom of his shoulders, and he's just so handsome.
Thanks, baby.
My hair used to go down past my ass, and then I cut it all off, so now I'm just a floof.
My hair goes straight out like wings. Decent.
That's how I feel right now, Knuckles. Quite honestly, that's how I feel.
Actually, you know what? Alright, sorry, I wanted to grab...
My hair's just so thick, it's just straight out.
Want to grab some repels.
Oh, Shannon, you're the authority on Italian beard oil secretion now. Don't knock the man.
Yeah, thank you, Josh.
He showers like every day.
I'm coming before that, also Jameson, same. I have the darkest brown hair that falls straight out before ducktail curling at the ends. Yeah, my fucking hair, like, it's weird, right? Because when it's like when it's like medium long, it like grows out. Like it's all like, I don't want to say afro-y because it's not like that, but like it's poofy. But then when it gets too long to support itself, it just goes straight fucking down. Like it just can't fucking handle itself anymore. Yo, brown hair gang?
I mean, she has the Italian anyway. I was gonna go elsewhere, but meh.
Sharon has access to infinite Italian oil if she wants it. Ooh. Also, that doesn't even use up the escape rope when you use it in the Ruins of Alpha, I just noticed. I thought it did for some reason.
That's fun. Again, I have the same hairstyle as the long hair Brian David Gilbert.
She can just his face oil all he wants. Yeah, that's true.
Like, honestly, Jameson is extremely, like...
anal about being clean, yeah.
Yeah, like...
Because here's the thing, here's my thing, right? I am a large, hairy, sad man. I do not want to smell like a large, hairy, sad man, okay?
You always smell so good, like
right,
Irish
because I put the effort in to not be like that. I literally sit around all day watching cartoons and playing video games on Twitch. I don't want people to know that by smelling me. I want it to have to tell people that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I already look like this, and I try my best to not look like a stereotypical greasy Twitch streamer. Debatable if that works, but I try not to announce my presence before I walk into a room.
Yeah. Like,
Irish Spring is good soap. Irish Spring is good soap, guys. I got cookies, mint.
Awesome.
Actually, wait, are they mint? What kind of cookies are they?
The good kind of guy once in a while. I forget to shower for like 2 or 3 days.
Back when, well, I mean, my depression is still really bad, but like, I've gone into the habit of forcing myself to at least keep myself clean while I'm sad. When I get really like depressed, usually I just stop eating because I just don't get hungry. It's not even like, because I know with some people it's like, God, I just can't even muster the energy, but I literally just don't even get hungry for some reason.
Like, with me, when we first moved in, it was actually kind of like a weird shift for me because at my parents' house, we had 6 people living in a 800 square foot house, okay? We also had the sewer tank needed to be pumped, or the septic tank needed to be pumped like 3 years ago, and if you use it too long, you start to smell it.
Yep.
So, I was only allowed to shower.
Really glad we have town water.
1 to 2 times a week, and I would often sneak washcloth baths. So it's like I was used maybe every 2-3 days take a shower. I'd always use a ton of deodorant, and if I felt gross at all, I'd do like a sponge bath or something. That's how hot she is, by the way. She showered once a week, and I was still into her. Just want to throw that out there. That's how hot Shannon is. You're sweet. You're sweet, baby. Like, obviously, in that kind of situation, it was hard because we had to make sure it didn't explode because my parents owned the house, but at the same time, it was really hard for me.
At the same time, just get the fucking thing pumped. You can make payments.
Yeah, and it's like, it was really hard for me to get used to that because Jameson's like, you only shower like once every 3 days? What the hell? And it's like...
Yeah, no,
I was so used to doing like shower, having a day off, sponge bath / washcloth bath after they went to bed so they didn't get mad.
Yeah.
Day off, then a shower. So it was
no, that's horrible and disgusting.
Yeah.
No, you don't deal with that in this house anymore.
Yeah, no. Now I love taking showers every other day, or every day even.
Yeah. Let me catch up on chat here.
Sorry.
Irish Spring is good soap.
Yes, it is.
Right. I look like a skinny white dude. I blend the crowd, except for the fact that I constantly look and act like being hunted by some sort of mafia group. Based on what you told me about Gamer Day, that might be accurate. Their homemade chocolate chip cookies from my mom. Oh, dude. Depression makes me not want to shower for whatever reason. I mean, yeah, that happens to the best of us, but I mean, sometimes you gotta give yourself that push, because, like, usually once you force yourself to do it, you feel a little better, at least in my experience.
Yeah.
It's letting me, like, go through family dinner undetected, hide your face walking seriously. Janice just popped my head, when are you gonna do a face reveal? Next time we do, like, a subathon type of thing, Shannon and I were thinking of using, like, the webcam we have to do, like, a face reveal for me, but also, because we just have something planned to do with the subathon that would work better if you could see our faces while we do it.
Yeah.
So
we're still going with that?
I'm not opposed, it's just we also have no set date for when that would ever happen, it's just when we have the time and when we feel like it.
Shannon should wear a Pikachu costume. I actually do have a Pikachu hoodie somewhere.
Should I mention, if you see me in public, greet me, call me. If you walk up to me and immediately start saying my name and asking questions, I will panic and fight back.
That's entirely valid. If anybody I didn't know came up to me and started talking to me by my name, I'd be like, hello, and I would get really anxious.
Especially if they start calling you by your Twitch name instead of your actual fucking name.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god, Shanrock. I'd be like, yeah, no, that's fucking, No, that'd be kind of scary. It'd be fine once I figured out what was going on, but in the moment, I'd be like,
oh, yeah. In the moment, you'd be, like, pissing yourself. I think anyone who isn't, like, one of those YouTubers that literally has, like, millions of people watching them all the time and could recognize them just by the sound of their voice, I feel like anyone would, besides those people, would freak out.
Even then, those people, I feel like, might freak out a little bit, you know?
If someone ran to me and said, missile, I think I would immediately go into combat mode and charge.
Oof.
God, if someone ran up to me saying my name, especially if someone just came and called me Knuckles, I feel like they will never find your body. Well, I mean, at least we know it was you.
I get very weird with people, especially in public, because I've had, as a younger female, I've had a lot of creeps just randomly try to stalk me in the grocery store. Like, a couple of weeks ago, I actually went and dropped Jameson off to do laundry, and I went to go do groceries.
Thunderwave.
And this weird guy was following me around the store, and he kept getting really close to me, and then I think he tried to grab my butt, but I wasn't sure. So I pretended to call, I called Jameson on the phone, but I pretended he was my husband. I was like, oh, hi, honey, I'm almost done with shopping. What's up, hubby? I'll meet you in the car, and he immediately dipped. Fucking freaky. So shit like that would really freak me out, actually.
Yeah.
That freaks me out, still thinking about it. And that happened weeks ago.
I do not trust, nor do I like strangers. Understandable. If somebody walked in and called me Splishy, I would scream and get my shotgun from my purse. I always fucking forget. Okay, Wooper is park ground.
Wooper.
I know Quagsire is park ground, but I always forget.
He's got antennas.
I always forget if it gains that or if it always has it. Those are not antennas.
They're like little antennas. He has to be grounded.
No, those are gills.
I'm just saying that's how you'd remember.
Oh, fair enough.
They're like little antennas. Reasons why Chikorita's the best.
He's spin.
That is fair.
He's spinning. You make a compelling argument, Splishy. Well, hey, maybe when we play,
I rest my case.
I guess there really isn't any other games where we'd be using the Johto starters for anything. There'll be some other opportunity to use Chikorita, I'm sure. Okay, shocking in person, Shannon. I would expose the perv of another note. If one came up to me and was like, Knuckles, how's Claire? I'd probably be like, you have much respect and knowledge. Who are you? Aside from hiding the body. Yeah,
and it's like, I started going around, like, I finished my round in the store, and then I started zigzagging in random directions and going in random aisles and pretending to look at shit. And he just kept following me into every single aisle. And, like, it caught him looking at me, and it was weird, it was awful, and blip. That's when you just start screeching like you have, like, a mental impairment. Yeah, next time I will definitely turn to them, and I'll just... Yeah, seriously. It's like, I have only had one experience where a guy who was interested in me, it was still fucking rude the way he brought it up. He was interested. But I said, no thanks, and he's like, okay, no problem, and he left. No, what he said was, oh my god, I should have guessed you were a lesbian, and ran away crying. No, that's a different one. Oh, you're talking about a different thing? Yeah. Okay. I forgot about him. One time I was in the dollar store, and this really buff black guy, like, I'm not gonna be, like, a liar, but he was handsome, and he was just like, damn, she got them ass and the titties? Girl, you have a boyfriend? And I was like... He was half right. Fuck you, Josh. I mean, yeah. And then I was like, actually, I have a boyfriend, and I'm committed, you know? And he was like, oh, no worries, baby. Like, you have a great day. I didn't mean to scare you or anything. Have a good day. And he just left. And it's like, why can't more men just
Because
accept no?
That's what I was saying. You know,
Why do people have to make them uncomfortable?
Because that's what I was saying before. Like we had this conversation about like why guys catcall, and like I gave my reasoning. It's like because guys just think because if girls did that to them, they'd be fucking over the moon for God's sake. So you know, it's like, and that's kind of one of those things where I'm like, yeah, like that dude was just like not really being chill, but I mean like, you know,
he was definitely more chill than some people have been. Like there was another time I was in Walmart and the cashier was singing Panic at the Disco. Very loud, slightly out of key, but I was like, oh, I love Panic at the Disco. I love Brandon Urie. And then he started scream singing. He is the cashier. And he was like, Death of a Bachelor! Like... Yeah. And then he was like, so, are you single? And I was like,
it's like, bro,
no.
Ask if she's single before you start singing.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm taken. And before I could even finish, he's like, oh, you're a lesbian, I'm sorry.
I'd like to point out, though, the reason, like, the reason I know it's funnier, Shannon was wearing a button-up and a bow tie during this incident.
I was wearing my succulent t-shirt button-up.
So anyway.
And a purple bow tie. I looked cute as fuck.
Before we catch up on chat real quick, this guy will give you the old rod. So you can get yourself a good old Magikarp if you want. Don't bother if you want it.
And I avoided that Walmart forever.
If you want a Gyarados, there's an opportunity to get it later, easier. And this fine old bastard down here will give you lure balls, which work better on Pokemon that you caught from fishing. Anyway, let me catch up on chat here. Fuck me. For some reason, it doesn't do the stop scrolling thing on here. I can't hear you remember what your grade of the sound of crocodile devouring for Jews by itself. There's certain things someone says to me, you know, don't know that makes me a little more focused on them. Now, sometimes it's good for them, sometimes it's very bad for them paying what they say once they have my attention. Yeah, that's fair. Here's half right. In reality, I would not carry a shotgun in my evolution Pokemon purse. I'm not fit. I'm actually terrified to beat our gun. Chan, there's guys out there, my guy. Dear Lord, that's why I don't sing before I meet a girl. No, I don't stutter when I sing. Son of a bitch. Shit Knuckles, Magikarp Pog, you can keep it split with shade in my claws. I collect weapons. Tay every time. Stop scrolling thing is a setting. I'm aware of that, but I thought I turned it on this one. Gyarados overrated. Let's get a normal Gyarados and fight it and kill it.
I actually have been looking into self-defense weapons because I've had a lot of those experiences in the past, like, 2 years.
Let me go into settings.
And it's freaking me out, so.
Let me see if I can find that setting, like, quickly enough. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a minute here. Moderation. I'll find it later. Discord for today's conversation. Context for my last message. Alright, sorry. Oh, cutie. He is so cute. Steve-O is liquefied swag, don't ask. I can't believe Gavin's trying to steal my man. I already did, he's mine. No? The frog with a gun, mine?
You gotta go back to...
Right? How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail? For you right now, just $1 million! You don't want it? Scram, shoo!
Fuck you.
I've got knives, bats, mace, crowbars, iron machetes, machete, a hook, and for some reason I still have a styrofoam bat in there. Just to keep people on their toes.
I want to get, there's like this self-defense kit where it's like this long metal, like, rounded, essentially it's like a stick, but it's hard enough where it would do damage if you bopped them. I want to get a taser and I want to get pepper spray.
So what happens if you paid him? You can't have $1 million Pokédollars. The limit is $1 less than that.
And I do sleep with a baseball bat next to our bed and a knife in the drawer.
Yeah. As if it would matter. If someone broke in, all they would see is me in my underwear on the couch on my laptop.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, Joey? I'm not even exaggerating. This is why my house is my last place.
Oof. I have Bubba Cup, my self-defense weapon. I carry on me always as teen. It's big and it'll hurt if I swing at somebody.
Your Bubba Cup? Oh, I have one of those. My dad recently brought home a rod. It has 2 features.
Like a fishing?
Oh, it's like a baton and tasing. I think I saw that. Shan, just get a telescopic.
Telescopic.
I can't do it if I'm looking at it. Holy shit.
Can you do it when you're not looking at it?
Telescopic.
Thank you.
Teleposket baton, whip it out in one swift motion, and then get beaten.
They could have beaten. Flashlight and a taser. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hey, guys! Speaking of flashlights... Bjorn!
Me too, Shannon. I felt that.
Bjorn's evolving.
Sorry. Sometimes my brain, I feel like, processes too quick, and it just doesn't like it.
Good grief, he's naked.
Oh my god! I thought he just turned pink! He did get naked! I don't like it! I don't like it anymore!
I think I think it's like I think it's still fur. It's just it doesn't have as much wool now.
He's like a naked mole rat.
Lewd, flaffy time. He shaved his wool. You need protection. Smug yourself over here. I have many weapons. Yeah, just go, flee to Canada. They have weapons there.
Well, it's like, I don't know. I've always, since I was really small, I was taught to always sleep with a knife under my mattress and like a blunt weapon you can bash someone in the head with.
I now hate. Did you guys not realize he was naked? All right, hang on. I gotta fucking. Thank you, Missile. Hang on. Let me put that here. Yeah, here we go. Hold on.
I saw the caption.
Oh, that was fucking. Hang on. Thank you, Missile.
Good grief, he's naked.
Even my bong can be a blunt weapon. I mean, that's a blunt weapon. Anyway. So
it could once, but then you use the shards of glass to stabby.
So we picked up there's a shell bell. When we deal damage, we restore health based on the damage we deal. I think it's like a 16th of it or something.
My bell.
Stick that on Bjorn. I have an M5 Imperial bayonet. Oh.
Thank you. Damn. Crunchy eyes.
Crunchy eyes. Please do not pick up broken glass as a weapon.
Yes, do not listen to me. I am a fucking idiot. And yes, that's exactly the plan, Shan. Why do you think I have 3 bombs?
I doubt that's the reason you have 3 bombs.
No, it's so you can go, let her rip, Beyblade.
And you have to show Beyblade.
You have to, or else that breaks the code.
The code.
The Knight's code.
Discord again. Oh, it's a little cap. Fucking bayonet.
I love that so much. And I also want to get a katana.
Something like that, alright?
Listen! I want to get like a real katana. I want to be one of those edgelords and have like one in here and one in our living room. So it's like, oh, it's wall decor. Just kidding, cunt.
I mean, it can be wall decor.
Actually, I only use 2, so then 3, 2, 1, let her rip.
I mean, it can still be wall decor. It's just very useful wall decor.
Yeah. Instead of fucking Karen's live, laugh, love, life fucking piece of shit she bought from the dollar store, I could have a sword.
It's not a real Japanese replica. I do have a pretty sharp. Not a real Japanese can have a pretty sharp replica. I mean, hey, if it's smart enough to cut a bitch, it works.
If it's sharp, it's sharp.
Yeah. It's a sword, damn it. I want a Z-hander. Y-hander, did I say that right?
Explains why I've never been robbed.
I'm not sure I know what that is, Missile.
I'm so surprised my parents have never been robbed. Like, my mom had a business.
You live down the middle of the fucking woods in the middle of nowhere.
My mom had a taxidermy business in our kitchen with no lock on the door.
Shannon, let me slow that down for you. Your mom had a taxidermy business, so therefore no one fucking robbed you.
Taxidermy is expensive.
Right. And it's also a profession done almost exclusively by psychopaths. Would you rob someone whose entire home decor is animals that they stuffed themselves by hand?
Maybe.
No, you fucking would not. Don't even. You said it right. It's German for two-hander. Imagine a really big fuck-off German sword. Zweihander. Oh, okay. Like a bastard sword, kind of. Okay. He said it close enough. I know he's gonna butcher that too. Listen, fucking... Don't be mean to me about it. Anyway, what does she do to animals? She stuffs, like, pelts.
Yeah, my mom's a taxidermist.
She's not actually a psychopath, but, like... I feel like...
I don't know. All the lacquer thinner paint fumes definitely affected me in my childhood.
I feel like you just had to be, like, a little goofy in the head to be like, yeah, this is normal.
Yeah, because, like, especially...
We're all a little goofy on the inside.
I don't mind taxidermy, okay? Like, I would be interested in doing it myself, not large scale, but it's really cool to be able to honor the animal and use all pieces.
Yeah. And now the vet side is triggered. It's animals that are already dead, like Hunter's gone.
Right, it's animals that are already dead. If the hunters who brought in the animals didn't want the meat and it was salvageable, we would eat the meat. So nothing went to waste. And then we'd also use the bones.
For reference, there's at least a couple of pounds of bear sausage in my freezer right now.
Yeah.
And then I didn't fucking kill it.
If
they're dead, you bury them. No, if they're dead, you eat them.
Because fun fact, I actually did taxidermy a skunk.
Yes, you did.
I did. We tried to save him. We called him Alfredo because he got his head stuck in an Alfredo jar, and my dad tried to take out the head from the Alfredo jar, but my dad is like a reborn Hercules, and he accidentally ripped his head off. So...
Your dad's a himbo?
Yes. So, we had a dead skunk. I like skunks. And my mom was like, let me teach you my craft. I did a good job. I actually won a ton of first place medals in a taxidermy competition in Iowa.
Shit, that's not helping. Jameson lies. He beat that bear to death with his bare hands. Learned that one from Michael himself.
Oof.
My science teacher in high school actually had a snake hide from the snake he used to have that was like 10 feet long, just hanging from the ceiling of the classroom.
Oof.
Jesus.
Yeah, watch your grades, bitch, or you get fed to the snake.
Dude, what's her address? No, it's funny because your mom doesn't do that anymore.
No, she's selling her business to a cam girl, and she's actually one of my friends, and she's super nice. And she's very much a witch, like I am.
She also has mentioned she wants to learn how to Twitch stream. So if you see me clickbaiting the shit out of like playing X with a cam girl, don't be shocked.
Yeah. You know. So, where was I going with this?
Your mom doesn't do the taxidermy anymore.
Oh no! My original point was, like, I've had some experiences. Like, I taxidermied my own skunk, which I still need to bring home. It's still in my parents' house. I grew up around it. Some parts I didn't like, but most of it I could understand, because it's better instead of wasting the whole animal.
Yeah.
You're using pieces of it.
My thing is, like, if you're going hunting anyway, and you're like, you know what, this was a cool fucking deer or whatever, I'm gonna get it stuffed and put it in my cabin. That's one thing. But if you were, like, literally only going hunting for, like, a piece of decoration, at that point I might call you a little fucking bit of a weirdo.
There was only one client who used to do that, and he would hunt exotic, like, animals on special farms where they would just breed them.
Like
a
safari almost.
Kinda. One time he did that with mountain goats, and we had so much mountain goat meat, and it was so good. And he was super rich, so he, like, overnighted it to my mom.
After your mom sent me, I was honestly, I get it, everyone has to make a living. Yeah, it's a little weird, but I mean, like, she's not, like, a psycho.
It's the part that I did not like, and I hated.
The only reason I joke is because your mom makes jokes about being a psycho taxidermist, so I think it's
yeah.
But anyway,
no, that's hilarious. I absolutely hated coming home and my mom's being like, it's bear season, because bears are fat, okay?
Very fat.
When you skin a bear,
it's disgusting.
It's fucking awful. Bears have this weird stink. And when you skin the hide, you get pieces of bear fat all over the floor in our 800-foot square house with 6 people.
Yeah, so it's not
okay, great. You had to get to the point where you take off your shoes, you'd have to wear socks, and you would ice skate across our linoleum floor. And it was disgusting. And no matter how much Pine Sol you used on the floor,
it never helped.
It just whoosh.
And then there's the giant tub of salt and blood, like, well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Half our yard is dead.
The fact that you mentioned she's a cam girl immediately made me think of a cam girl that's taxidermy during her sessions. Like, one part cam girl, one part animal skinning. She's like, first we're gonna stuff this deer, and then I'm gonna stuff my pussy. But if you're only doing it for fun, you're eating the bison is not happy. Shannon, stop. Even my snake is hissing now. I understand it, but I couldn't be around. I puke. I've helped her mom with it. I buzzsawed open a deer skull. That was... Actually, no, I held the antlers while your mother handled the bone saw.
Yeah, I hate the smell of burning bone. It triggers...
my fight or flight response.
It does. Like, I absolutely hate it. I don't like dealing with brain or eyes. Like, when the eyes pop, it's fucking gross.
Yeah, I couldn't be close to it. No, it's... yeah.
I've helped her with salting hides, skinning hides. When I did my skunk, I skinned it out and everything. So, I've done it. And and I love animals, but it's like I wanted
It's
more
like
Alfredo.
Yeah, and it's like a matter
live
of
his
like,
legacy.
it's also like a matter of like the thing's already dead, which is why in my mind it's like different if it's like I already shot this thing or I hit it with my car and I just been like, well, you know, I might as well do something with it.
Yeah.
You know, because I know that happened with your mom's business sometimes. Like they would hit it like a deer and they'd be like, well, I mean,
Yeah.
kind of too late to take it to the vet.
Yeah, there's this one deer that's actually in a science museum in Boston, I think.
I'm sorry, hold on. Hey guys, I know you're busy looking at my tits, but I need to take care of this first. Violently saws into an animal's skull.
Please quote that immediately. Some of my mom's work is in different museums and shit.
Yeah.
And there was this poor lady. She came in sobbing with a deer fawn, a baby. And she hit it with her car. She tried to revive it, and it was just, quite honestly, fucking dead. You know, like, its entire neck was broken. And she's like, I can't just, like, what do I do?
Yeah.
And my mom made this beautiful, beautiful little sitting baby deer mount looking at a fake butterfly, and it's in a museum. And then a different lady at a different museum hit a baby fox.
Oh.
So my mom has a mount, it's my favorite mount she's done, of a baby fox playing with a baby butterfly.
Yeah.
And that one's also in a museum.
Where's your mom getting all these dead butterflies?
They're plastic.
Oh.
Like dollar store butterflies.
Gotcha.
Well, not dollar store butterflies, but
Yeah.
that style of
Like something from like
butterfly.
Walmart where it's just a plastic fucking thing.
She bought it from a taxidermy place, so it looks like a real butterfly, but it poses just like
Gotcha.
one of those.
I love foxes that stole my food when I camped once. All these new missile quotes are gonna confuse the shit out of Dusk. That's the goal, Druid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because don't we also have missile quoted as the Amazon box stays on during sex?
Yeah. So I hated the like bear fat fours.
Oh,
Fuck that.
yeah.
Or like when you had to salt hides.
The dude's got chunks in his boy milk.
Ooh.
Box stays on. So there you go. We have a lot of fucking quotes.
Yeah.
I'm looking for it.
Or like when you had to salt hides and when you first salt them. Because salt withdraws moisture but also preserves at the same time, so you do that before you ship them off to the tannery. You'd get this like puddle of like black blood.
Yeah.
And it just had this weird... It wasn't a good smell, but it was kind of like a smell where it's like wet dog, but like iron. It was not great.
Let's talk about anything else.
Sorry. My childhood with Shannon.
Yeah, right. Fucking
Rainbow.
hell.
I wonder why I have fucking trauma. Jesus Christ, that was
I
just my
don't.
everyday.
I don't wonder.
I like go home, I'm like, great, it's bear season.
Munt.
Oh, I don't ever want to see the VP word again. No.
You know we have to play Trouble in Paradise at some point. If it's literally that game, but better.
I don't know. That game broke me.
We absolutely did the quote box, just a raging.
Like, that rage on that last stream, that was not a bit.
When I made
I was seriously so fucking angry.
When I made that donut joke, like I thought you were gonna fucking punch me.
I, like, had to restrain myself from, like, actually taking your soul.
Watching that one SpongeBob clip is all SpongeBob clips in my feed now. There are quotes addressed to my full username, like before you people didn't call me Missile yet. Oh no. I forgot, so the way I got Vegeta down was not easy because he was in perfect position, I couldn't grab him, so I grabbed tongs, grabbed a rat, kept it far enough so he stuck it down on the floor, and I was getting back his tangle eating. Dangerous as you can imagine. I love the idea of you, like, holding up a rat, like, come on, stupid.
That's me, but with, like, cookies.
Shannon playing View, bro. Wait. If we stuck with getting every fucking pinata.
I think I'd rather honestly kill myself live on stream.
Yeah, at least then we could clickbait it. I'm kidding. I love you.
No, you don't! That was mean!
That's the point, baby.
Fuck you!
It's a mean joke.
I don't like that.
I know. I'm sorry.
No.
You make it.
You're not sorry!
Yes, I am.
I see it on your face! You're not sorry at all!
Yes, I am. Come here. Yes, I am.
That's mean!
I'm sorry. I love you.
You think you can get a kiss from me like that?
That was
Just like that!
Well, that's why you say fine and kiss me anyway, because that's how.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Shannon, don't worry, I'll kick his knees. I literally said, Vegeta, stop being a grumpy fuck. Damn ninja, get down here, young man.
By the way, that was a fucking Lilo and Stitch quote. I thought you'd appreciate that, you cunt.
Don't joke about my existence, you twat.
You know, I always think of Missile as like the innocent, reserved one, but his quotes kind of say otherwise.
Well, that's why his are that funny. Because we're always expecting Missile to not
like,
stoop to our level.
Don't commit the sins of the sex.
No, yeah, that one was his neighbor.
Don't be.
That was his neighbor. Can I cry? You can cry whenever you want. It's better where it's wetter. Don't want to pick him up. Don't want to pick him up. Like, okay, yeah, don't like picking you up, but like this. But you know, you don't want it. But please, I like my balls and fingers where they are. Besides, rat is more protein. Fortunately, did not agree. Do not woo at me, damn you.
Ooh, woo.
Do not leave.
I'm angry.
Why are you angry?
Because of you.
I was a joke.
That was so mean.
I know
that was a mean joke.
I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
What would this stream be without me? Better?
Dead, like you. It would be not great. Who are you? Pixel, you want me to make balls? Sorry, that'll have to wait. Yo, Team Rocket, don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow.
Look, the sun shines in the dog's ass at least once a lifetime.
Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokémon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago.
No, I don't like the disembodied as it's followed by violent splashing.
They're at the well, cutting off Slowpoke's tail for some. I'm gonna give it a listening pain. Hang on, Slowpoke, old Kurt is on the way! Alright, so there goes Kurt. Showing a child, he's like a child testing his father's very limited and very unsupernatural patience. I mean, hey, it sounds like he's adjusting at least.
I thought you said
or she.
Your snake was a girl,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, aren't you, or did you just say fuck and you're calling it Vegeta anyway?
Why not? Missile.
Yeah, it's because you added more to that one. Hey there, Pixel! God took off the took a tumble down the well.
What's up, Splish?
I think it's just the phrase, there's chunks in his boy milk is disgusting. It's staying Vegeta until I think of a new name. You didn't like Bulma?
Shannon, I can...
Can I perish and you guys can clickbait it? No.
Absolutely not, Splishy, because then who the fuck am I gonna boop?
Shannon,
This is a threat.
Please put the mic arm back in the slot, thank you. You grabbed the entire mic arm to do that.
I did. It was a threat. What do you want from me?
Also, more bopping music incoming.
It was a threat. I need someone to boop. Because she's amazing. Boop!
Why doesn't Salsa use his superior monkey strength to move his face towards fiction? Yeah, wasn't that like the episode you came in and I immediately was like, well, I need to immortalize that one. Split Separa says, perish into darkness. She didn't like it, she hit me. Oh, fair enough. Gotta find something that the snake agrees with. That was my first episode here. Ah, good times. Man, the Mother 3 Let's Play seems like so long ago.
Then can you do a Talking with Splishy Spirit at 3 a.m. clickbait? Speaking of Talking
Using
spirits,
a Ouija board to summon our Twitch viewers.
I want a spirit box. It's pretty much almost like a spirit radio.
Oh,
so, like
how people would
it...
use like ham radios to talk, quote unquote, talk to ghosts.
Well, it's like it tunes into special frequencies, and if it picks up on any changes on those frequencies, it quickly switches to it.
Gotcha.
So a lot of times, if you use the spirit box, you'll actually get like a word.
Oh, like
and then it switches frequencies. So
like that thing in Phasmophobia that never fucking works.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh,
exactly. That is exactly Spirit Box.
You burn a Ouija board? I do blame you for giving her the idea to be a Super Saiyan. Fair enough. You can boot through it, and that's when you compare me to Hal from Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, I thought you said Hal from Howl's Moving Castle, and I'm like, what?
I still consider that a compliment.
God, I would do a lot of things to Howl.
Enough! It's like, hey, let's go crazy, escape my cage and scare my owner. Shit on his dresser and sit there all innocent while he cleans it up. I love the idea of the snake escaping specifically to take a dump on your dresser. It wasn't hungry.
I'll dress it for you.
It wasn't hungry. It wasn't like exploring its new surroundings. It saw you, saw your dresser, and was like, I'm gonna go take a dump on this dresser.
That's kind of like if Beans doesn't like how full the litter box is, and he'll just piss on my fucking dress or whatever. He'll like, the cat tells us when he's like needs the litter box done, because we obviously don't get it too bad or anything, but like he's kind of more picky.
I part of me really thinks it's cool that he's that smart, but I wish he would stop doing it, because it's usually not even that full. He's just a little bitch about it.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask Splish, this seems like a very emotional charged thing, so I thank you, I'll now perish. But
no.
So it seemed like to me, I woke up and was curled up in my dresser. Maybe your dresser was just warmer. Hey, look on the bright side.
You didn't wake up around your neck.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you wake up and there's just a snake in your house, at least it's right where you can see him and put him right back. At least it wasn't you woke up, the cage was empty, and that was it. There's an item here. Hello. So yeah, so they're cutting off Slowpoke's tails and selling them as food.
It's fucked up.
I'm not feeling too good. I'm sorry, Splish. Did you have too many cookies? Because that's usually what I do, is immediately overdo it on cookies, because I never learn a lesson. The snake thinks it's the king here. Like, my brother still had the high ground. The fact I knew where it was only because I kept my door closed. I've seen a video of someone taught their snake how to open doors. Seems like a terrible idea, but apparently that's a thing you can teach them. It was like this giant fucking python, and it like curled around the door and pushed on it. You know, it's a giant python, so it's heavy enough to do that, but then the thing just fucking slammed down on the floor, full force, and started slithering on like nothing happened.
Ooh.
Also, when I woke up, I'm half asleep. I didn't notice for 45 minutes. Claire did that once and scared the shit out of me. Beans will sit on like the end tables or like the coffee table in the living room, and he knows he's not allowed to do that. But he'll sit there and then just be really, really, really quiet. So like I won't notice at first, because I won't hear him jump up there, and then I'll look up from my phone or my computer or whatever, and he'll just be sitting there, and I'm like, Beans, and he immediately fucking books it. I can't perish, buddy. I found a reason to fight. And the reason to fight is to save these fucking slowpokes. I don't blame Shannon for this. When discussing all the textures of imagination, I decided to vividly picture everything that was being discussed. I have a hard time shutting my mind off.
I'm sorry, Splushy.
Understandable, though. That's...
Yeah, sorry. I'm very desensitized to it, and I forget people can get sensitive to that shit, so sorry if I went a little overboard on that.
That's what cats often do when they're doing this little shit. Alright, that was bullshit. What was bullshit? What happened? Poison gas. I just lost to Wendy because her Clefairy got her song with metronome. Hilarious. So, fun fact, which one was this? Is this Proton or Petrol? I do not remember. My point is, in Gold, Silver, Crystal, the Team Rocket executive did not have names. They were just Team Rocket executive. And they did not have their own designs either. So, is this Proton? Proton. So Proton is technically a new character. So he does it on purpose. I keep saying it because of Vegeta. The snake, after I got him, sat there staring at me with just a calm expression. I've learned to read snake expressions, so I was like, you calm me, son of a bitch. It's okay, not your fault, Shannon. I can handle very mild gore change diesel stuff, makes me sick. Fair enough.
Sorry.
I feel that. But yeah, so, as you can see, they even edited their sprites to just have the tails be hacked off. But it's fine. They grow back. They grow. See, that one's fine. Ah!
No, my reason's more personal. So personal, in fact, that not even I fully understand why it happened. But hey, such is life, I suppose.
Hey, it happens. Handle yourself like a real hero. As mentioned before, Team Rocket was commanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. Now that they have come back, I have a bad feeling about it. In any case, it would please me greatly to make Pokeballs for a trainer like you, Pixel. This is all I have now but taken. We got a fastball! You won't like seeing me feed my snake, only feed it alive, so I apologize. Yeah, but snakes swallow their shit whole, right?
This is not helping poor Split.
Sorry. Are we gonna be facing red this playthrough? Oh, definitely. So, depending on what color of Apricorn you give to good old Kurt, you'll get a different Pokeball. I think in the original you can only give them to him one at a time, but if you have multiple, you can give him multiple in this one. Let's go with pink. Now, it takes a day to make a Pokeball. I think it literally is just if it rolls over to midnight, so like in 30 minutes it'll be done. Time just made the size of it, they fight back, you will latch on. It's always pretty. Fair enough. That's because we're poisoned, by the way, that little effect there. The Apricorn balls in the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal are shit. Almost all of them are programmed wrong. Still think I have to skip there. I'm gonna hurl. Thanks for the time check, Big Ben. No problem, buddy. I'm sorry, Splishy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We'll bring it back to regular conversation. Apparently people fangirl over Solo Wing Pixie from Combat Zero because he apparently has, quote, Ryan Reynolds' face with Sasuke's voice.
What?
Whoa. So let me see. Hold on. Let me look up the Apricorn balls. And let me...
I keep thinking Alicorn even though it's Apricorn.
Fair enough, yeah. Mechanics. Can we see, like, how fucking dumb they are and how they don't work? I'd probably go to the specific page, wouldn't I? Alright, here we go. So, for example, right, the Love Ball, which is what we get from the pink Apricorns I just gave them. They're supposed to have a higher catch rate against Pokemon of the opposite gender of the one you sent out. It's programmed to have an increased catch rate against Pokemon of the same gender. They all work the way they're supposed to in Heartgold and Soul Silver.
Random animal fact.
So don't worry about it. Strike's voice reminds me of a sad, depressed child and be edgy and just needs love. Fortunately, Strike decided to go batshit crazy, put me there. Let me give you a random animal fact, Splish. Let me give you a pleasant random animal fact.
I have one.
Alright, say it.
Did you know that penguins can jump, I believe it's 6 feet in the air?
Oh, wow. But moonballs, for example, they're supposed to work on Pokemon that evolve with Moonstone, like the Nidorino, Clefairy. Instead, they work better on Pokemon that evolve with a Burn Heal. Those don't exist. I think it was Fast Balls only have an increased catch rate against Tangela and Magnemite for some reason. They're completely fucked. They work fine in this game, even though they're not super helpful. 58 seconds. Oh shit, let me do this. Let me cut back the chair real quick. I might just go yeet. Cool fat claws curl up together on cold nights. They look like giant fluff balls. That's adorable. Oh, what? 58 seconds. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I see it and hear it. That is Sasuke, basically. The animals continue. All right. Did you know that in Croatia? No, actually, I won't read that one. That one's not pleasant. There are almost 60 million dogs in the United States. We should make some progress in the game. Yeah, sorry. I just want to talk about how dumb the Apricorn balls were. They're still very narrow usage, but at least they work in this one. I think Shannon's... Hold on a second.
Huh?
You good? Was the Apricorn thing that boring?
What? Sorry, I remember penguins.
Alright.
And I didn't. I tuned out into another reality because I'm kind of tired.
Alright. Just for the record, I clapped. I clapped in front of her face. There was never penguins. Yes, there was. Oh. Moonlight Mateo, thank you for the follow, my friend. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
No, there were. She said penguins could jump really high in the air. That was the animal fact she gave.
God, pay attention.
So Shannon didn't see Solo and Pixie? Oh, maybe she didn't. I'll show it to her later. Look at him. Yeet.
Cute.
Okay, so maybe she should dress up as the Emperor Penguin. Oh, I should do that one time when Shannon's disassociating. Just put on like a really fucking dumb outfit and then snap her out of it. See if she says anything.
Fuck you. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't know. I just disassociate real hard sometimes.
Goddamn, she barely even knows where she is. Let me confuse her.
Fuck you. I know what I said when I said it, and then I just dipped.
Just put on a stupid hat or something. Yeah, exactly. Like a top hat I bought off of the internet.
I feel like I'm gonna dissociate again.
I love you.
Love you.
Let's just beat up Bugsy.
Ugh.
Yeah, this gym was also different. Yeah. It's one of those things where they always move across the line, so you gotta make sure you're going on the right one. You gotta like look ahead. Shannon's mind when Jameson was talking about apricots.
That's not incorrect. Should probably be like giant penguin. Ooh.
Do you like apricots?
I love apricots. I love dried apricots.
Yeah.
That would be a good day when I was a kid if those were at the food pantry.
Oh yeah.
Dried apricots.
Good shit.
Now I'm sad.
Gotta bring this topic up. How many people who first played this game thought Bugsy was a girl? Apparently a lot of people. The only reason I didn't is because I remembered Bugsy from like the anime as like a little kid.
Nerd.
Because I like Johto.
I know, I'm just giving you
I saw Johto on Boomerang like 5 years ago, and I've never. That's when I first started developing backpain. I used to I saw so much fan art, and after I found out, I felt ashamed. Well, excuse me, I have some pictures to delete from my computer. No, yeah, Bugsy definitely has that that school of anime design where it's like I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Remember when I beat Bugsy the first time? My game crashed immediately after I lost my save data and I had to start over. Oh my god, no. Yes, that was my thoughts. My Togepi just hatched. Decent. It has Adamant and Hustle. Into the computer you go. I was gonna say cool, I guess. Cool head. Hey, Mateo, how's it going? Thank you again for the follow, my dude. Appreciate it. How you doing? Fucking Scyther deleted my game. I shamed him so hard. Fucking Scyther was salty, dude. If I cool, I mean useless. Yeah, I always thought it was weird that they gave Togepi Hustle, of all things. Shannon's out of it again. Oh, I kissed her and she didn't even move. Nudge. You okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just tired.
Do you want to wrap it up? I hit the wrong thing because I was trying to fucking make sure you were in this plain reality.
Sorry.
Want to wrap it up after Bugsy? We'd only be ending like a couple minutes early.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. Shannon, think of the meme.
I'm trying.
First Togepi I got was Monster and Grace. I was a noob, so I released it. I'm probably a big fan of Gen 2. My favorite star is Cyndaquil. Well, awesome.
Well, you came to the right place.
I was gonna say, I think out of the three, Cyndaquil is my favorite too, but I mean, Totodile is also like just really cool. Like, if we're strictly talking design, I like all three of them. But in terms of actually using them, it's definitely a toss-up between Cyndaquil and Totodile for me. But I'm pretty happy we ended up with Cyndaquil for this one. Totodile's my favorite, just so I can call it Nom. I did think it was weird that in the anime, Ash's Totodile just talked like Daffy Duck.
Oof.
Thought that was kind of a weird bit.
Those twins looked like the girl Boo from Monsters, Inc.
Fun fact, the twin trainer class existed in Gen 2, but Double Battles didn't. So this fight was just, they sent out Ladybug and then they sent out Spinarak.
Oof.
So it is technically a different battle than the original. There's a few like that, because Double Battles just didn't exist back then. Anime, the Lotad, that was scared of water. I love Lombre so much. I fucking love Lombre. Stuff like Ash's Totodile. Though, yeah, that was fucking... The Johto anime, apparently people didn't like it too much, but I loved it when I was a kid. But real topic, this gift brings me so much joy. I'm just looking at it. Oh, he running.
He rolling.
Where's the little gun leg's gonna take him? And then there was Piplup, and then there was Piplup. The theme was a fucking bomb. The theme was a fucking bomb. That theme was a fucking bomb and a half. Me too. Dawn's Piplup was a character. Oh, yeah. Alright, it's Bugsy time. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to Bug-type Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on Bug-type Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. Alright, well, he's to the point at least. So...
I wish that beetle.
So, Bugsy actually leads with Scyther. In Gold, Silver, Crystal, I believe he like saved Scyther for last. The reason he leads with it is because Scyther has U-turn in this game to immediately switch out.
There it is.
And also the rest of Bugsy's team is really, really bad. So, like, it kinda doesn't matter.
Bastard that destroyed my game.
We're just gonna destroy this. Okay, well, we got quick attack. And it's burnt. So for reference, in case anyone has forgotten, burn cuts your attack stat in half. So this Scyther is now no longer a threat to any living creature on this planet. Bugsy can actually be annoying because Scyther deals a lot of damage, but once you get past Scyther, you have no reason to lose.
Fuck you, lose.
Shannon, shut the hell up. Wow, the clutch burn. Let's end him. Yeah, that was kind of clutch because I honestly thought it was going to just like U-turn and do a bunch of damage to me, and then I'd have to switch to Bjorn, but I think Sriracha is going to just handle the rest of this without any too big of an issue. Wait, burn cuts your attack in half? It does indeed. Hey, Jameson moves. Alright. Yeah, burn cuts your attack in half, just like how paralysis cuts your speed. Why? I don't know, but it does. Alright. Amazing, your next round Pokemon research and complete it. You win. Take this badge. We got the Hive badge.
Woo!
You know, the best is Hive badge. You've had a Pokemon to over 30, but you even trained it once, put on a little cup that you outside battle. I want you to have this, and we got U-turn.
Yeehaw,
which is
partner.
actually a pretty damn good move. Deals...
First gym.
Second gym.
Second gym.
Yeah, but Falconer doesn't count. I don't know why not being able to walk cut your speed in half. Kind of weird. No, that makes sense, but I mean, like, not the burn cutting your attack seems a little bit of a stretch to me. Like,
Well,
I kind of get it, but
as Druid put it, if you had a burn on the palm of your hand, you wouldn't smack someone as hard because you know damn good that it's gonna hurt you is just as bad.
fair enough, I guess. Yeah. Actually, do you mind if we do one more thing first?
Sure.
Shouldn't be too bad. Just so we can take care of it, and then next stream we can just start off by running to the new area, basically. Okay, I suppose I should also say, from a game balance perspective, I always thought that was kind of weird. Because it's like, why? Like, I mean, I kind of get why, because it's like, then it would just be poison, but worse, but then it's like, why even have burn as a status? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then...
See above message for question?
Oh, I'm sorry. Any other stats moves that do hidden stuff, I still refuse to use them, because fuck you, I go offensive moves. In Gen 1, there was a bug where Poison and Leech Seed would share the same code. So if you use Toxic and Leech Seed, the Leech Seed damage would also double every turn. So that's kind of funny. But besides that, not real. Oh, okay, I guess there's one technically, but it's not like a hidden thing. It's just people don't understand how this one works. Let's just do the rival fight real quick. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Toxic is badly poisonous when damage increases. Right. Sun myself in National Park, ready to catch myself during tomorrow's stream. Mint. Some people don't understand like what the difference between freeze and sleep is, and there's a big difference. Sleep, at least in the modern games, is you are asleep and then somewhere between 2 and 5 turns you wake up, and then in like later games it's like you're always asleep for 3 turns. When you're frozen, every turn you have a 20% chance to unfreeze, with no upper limit of how long you can be frozen. The game does not tell you that, and it would be really good if it did. That's why there's no moves that only freeze. because that would be fucking annoying. But besides that, nothing that I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, Freezy post Frozen Ice, yeah. So, like, it's just like, there's a chance that you would just never thaw. Freeze never worked for anyone ever. I've gotten freeze hacks on people many times. Freeze is better, got it. Should I use more ice types? Yeah. But at the same time, you know, sleep has like sleep powder and hypnosis, so you can just apply it if you want. You can start freeze immediately if a fire attack is used on you. That is also true. Or if you use, I think it's Flame Wheel, Sacred Fire, or Scald, unthaws you.
Hot times.
Hot times. I'm trying to think. I know that paralysis works a little differently nowadays. I think in the older games it actually cut your speed to a 4th, and now it only cuts it in half. I don't remember when they changed that. I want to say that was Gen 7. Stretch for level 20. Let's learn Flame Wheel. Speaking of Flame Wheel, we can get rid of it.
Also, my Crocodile is level 29.
Damn.
He looks like a Yoshi egg, but like popped out.
Yeah. Cannot paralyze electric types, even with a bug. Yes, that is true. Although that only started being true in Gen 7. In these earlier games, electric types can be paralyzed with something like Body Slam. But that is true nowadays. Yes, thank you, Knuckles. I forgot about that one as well. I think that's about it. No, fire types can't be burnt. The fire types have always been unable to be burnt. Ability statically opponent stuck in a slight chance of being able to move. Yeah, I think static, flame body in them are 30% chances to proc on contact. They basically can't poison types either. I think that was always a thing, unless they have corrosion, which kind of wish that ability was on a more bulky Pokemon.
I'm not ready to be frozen to death.
Me neither. But you can poison steel types. Again, only with corrosion. Poison type, or steel types are immune to poison unless corrosion is involved. Like, you can't toxic a Steelix. I wish you could, but you can't. Fire types weren't always immune to burn. Tell that to my Charizard Fire Red. Salazzle Thirst, go. Do not thirst for the lizard. Alright. This egg's close to hatching, so hopefully we'll get that next time. That dead ties with Freeze been frozen 11 times in a row. Jesus. I believe it. Alright. So let's wrap this up then. Thank you again to... Oh, wrong thing. Thank you again to Moonlight Mateo. I hope I'm saying that right. For the follow. Thank you everybody for coming by for the first episode of Heartgold. I almost said Fire Red because I was fucking thinking about the burn again. This was fun.
Yee.
We'll see you all tomorrow. I hope. And we'll keep her going because tomorrow we're gonna catch one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yee.
But we'll have to see y'all there tomorrow night. Y'all have yourselves a great night. Thank you again for coming by. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have yourselves a great day.
Bye.